Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. Today I decided that I wanted to do something a little bit different. I love watching tarot videos and I love watching ASMR videos, so I figured that I would try something different and combine the two. So I'm going to do a general tarot reading, and I'm going to do it whispered for ASMR. So I want you to focus your attention on the 3 piles of cards. Ground and center yourself. Take a deep breath in and out, and choose the pile of cards that you feel the most intuitively drawn to. This is going to be pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3, and let's get started. If you felt drawn to pile number 1, this is your reading. So first of all, we have 3 number 8s here. We have the Justice card, which is the number 8. We also have the 8 of Autumn and the 8 of Summer. So the number 8 might be significant for you. When I think of the number 8, I think of infinity, I think of abundance. It's just a really good energy for me. I think of like the month of August, which just feels very like abundant and like warm, like summery kind of energy. So I'm feeling really good energy with this pile. We also have the music card here, and it says harmony. We have the dragonfly spirit, it's the number 22, and it says truth transcends illusion. We also have the porcupine spirit, and it says time for a beginner mind. It's the number 48. Again, we have that 8 there, so lots of 8s, lots of this energy of like abundance, but also balancing out, this energy of like karma balancing out, this energy of kind of either deciding to continue to work towards something or deciding to walk away from it is what I'm feeling. I'm really picking up on this energy of like choice, especially with the number 22 here. 2 for me always feels like choice. So I'm picking up on this energy of just making a decision to either commit to your growth, I'm hearing, or commit to continuing on the path that you're currently on, or choosing to walk away from it and exploring something else. With the 8 of Autumn card here, it says do more research before proceeding. Education in the form of seminars, going back to school, or apprenticeships, excellent craftsmanship, and long-term projects. And then next to that we have the 8 of Summer card, and it says the desire for a more meaningful life, realizing that it's time to move on, choosing to make major life changes. So for this, because we have the dragonfly spirit under the 8 of Autumn, and the 8 of Autumn, you know, it says excellent craftsmanship and long-term projects, doing more research, and it also, on the dragonfly card, it says truth. So I'm feeling like you're exploring truths, you're doing more research, you're truth seeking, you're trying to find the truth of a situation. You might be trying to decide the truth about whether you actually like the path that you're on, whether you actually enjoy it. You're just kind of reviewing the past, reviewing your progress so far, just really picking up again on this energy of like reviewing. We are in Mercury retrograde at the time that I'm filming this, and you know, when Mercury goes in retrograde, it is a time where we kind of take a step back, review, and so that's kind of the energy that you're in. You're just reviewing the path that you're on, you're looking into it deeper, you're finding the truth of the situation, and the truth might be that you're ready to walk away. And if that's the case, you know, you have to, under this card that says the desire for a more meaningful life and choosing to walk away, we have the porcupine spirit, and it says time for a beginner mind. So, you know, if you do decide that it's in your best interest to walk away, the guidance is to have a beginner mindset, to remain in harmony with yourself, your heart's desires, your soul's desires, and to just go on this fresh new path and create something beautiful and harmonious for yourself. I'm just going to shuffle some cards here and we're going to get a bit more information. Spirit, is there any other messages for pile number 1? Okay, so we have 2 major arcana here. We have the World card, we have the Devil card, we have the 9 of Swords. Yeah, so I feel as though you're tired. You're at the end of a cycle, and you're about to be released from this cycle. You're not going to feel so tied down. I'm feeling like you've felt tied to a specific path for whatever reason, whether that was a karmic situation or just some sort of like material situation. It could be where you felt tied to a job because you needed to pay the bills, and even though you didn't enjoy the job, you felt like you couldn't leave. You felt really stuck. You felt really bound to this job, and at this point you're feeling exhausted. And the good news is that you're being freed from this. This cycle is coming to a completion. The energy is changing in a way that you're able to move forward, to move out of this, to start fresh, to start a new beginning. And I'm hearing take inventory. So I think there's a need for you to take inventory on the things that you've learned, the lessons that you've learned while being stuck and while being in this holding pattern. There's a lot of lessons, even in just resilience. I think that you have the opportunity to realize how resilient you've been, and how, you've been in this mode of survival, but you've been very strong throughout the process, and I think you've handled it with much grace, is something that I'm feeling with the Harmony card here. So you're being commended for that, and because of your strength and your resilience and the grace that you've displayed through being held or bound or stuck in some way, you're being rewarded for that. I'm going to shuffle again and get some more information. There's been some anxiety that you've experienced through this, and you've had this desire to kind of, I think, break free and do your own thing, whether that's, again, leaving your job to start your own business, start a new project. You felt so burdened. Again, we have 2 number 9s here, so we're moving from the 8 to the 9, which 9 is all about completion. And again, we have this beginner mindset. So there's just this opportunity for you to move on and to move forward. And, there's going to be a new, fresh spark ignited within you. And it's going to help you to feel like you can carry on, move forward, step into your power, really take charge of your life, take control of your life. That's another thing that I'm picking up on, is I feel like you've felt like you've tried to take control of your life, to take charge, to move in a new direction, and for whatever reason it just hasn't worked out. You just haven't been able to make the moves that you want to make, or things just haven't worked out in your favor, and that's completely changing now. Things are starting to work out in your favor. Things are turning up, turning around. I'm really feeling like August is going to be a really good month for you. So if you're watching this video at the time that I'm recording it, it is June 2021. So, summer is right around the corner, and I'm feeling like summer is going to be really good for you, and especially August. You're just going to have this renewal of energy. It's like I'm just seeing someone like laying in the sun, feeling the sun like beaming on their face, and it's just this really good, beautiful energy. Lots of, like I said, sparks of just new passion, just vitality reignited within you. You feel free to move forward in whatever direction you want. You can pursue whatever you want to pursue, step into your power, take charge and control of your life. And it's really good energy. So I hope that this reading resonates. I wish you all the best, and I will see you in the next one. if you felt drawn to pile number 2, this is your reading. So the first card we have here is the 8 of Spring, and it says, stress that comes from having many things happening at once, successful multitasking, sudden events or changes. We also have the Ace of Winter here and the 2 of Autumn. So all these 3 top cards here are really showing, especially these two, the the 8 of Spring and the 2 of Autumn. It's really this feeling of like balance. You're balancing many things, you're having many things happening at once. And I'm feeling like it's really good, actually. Like, you're really enjoying everything that you're doing. You have a lot going on. You know, maybe you have multiple jobs or multiple businesses, or, you know, you are really enjoying your job. You have a great social life. You have a great love life. Everything with your family is going well. It's just this energy of like, you're juggling a lot, but you're having fun doing it. You're really enjoying it. And I'm feeling like if you are feeling a little bit stressed and overwhelmed, you're going to get through those sorts of challenges really easily, especially with the Ace of Winter card here. It says, don't be deterred by challenges along the way. It's important to communicate clearly and accurately, amazing new ideas that should be implemented. So if you are feeling overwhelmed, I'm seeing for you that you're just having these new ideas that are kind of solving these problems or these challenges or these issues that you're facing. You're asking for help. You're really just, that's a big thing that I'm picking up on, is just asking for help, you know, or communicating like, look, I have a lot going on. I'm juggling a lot. Can you just be patient with me? Can you show me grace? Can you help me? We also have the Desert card here, and it says Vision Quest. We have the Giraffe Spirit, and it says See the Big Picture. And we also have Crow Spirit, and it says Co-create with Spirit. So you might be asking Spirit for help in some sort of way. I'm feeling like while you're juggling all of this going on, there is a need to take a step back and take a break from it all to really make sure that you're carving time out for yourself, for alone time, to step away, to meditate, to clear your mind, to really get clear about the bigger picture. I think when we have a lot going on, we can kind of get caught up in the day-to-day and not really see the bigger picture or remember why we're doing what we're doing. So it's important for you to, I'm hearing, return to your why. So remember why you're doing what you're doing. Remember why you're juggling all of these things. Remember to be happy and enjoy it and be grateful for it. Yeah, especially, you know, when we're busy, time can fly by, and all of a sudden, you know, it's months later and we just feel like we were in this whirlwind of so much going on, and even if it was good, we feel like maybe we didn't take the time to appreciate it. And so I'm really feeling this energy of like making sure that you're taking time every day, once a week, a couple times a week, to take a step back and enjoy the journey, enjoy the process, enjoy everything that you're doing. Just to stop and slow down, because, you know, externally there's a lot going on. So I think it's important to have some time where internally you're just feeling this peace and this joy and this appreciation for everything going on, and for everyone that's helping you, for all of the support that you have around you, both, you know, physically and spiritually. And yeah, just really taking time to slow down and appreciate everything that's going on. Just gonna shuffle some more cards here. We're gonna get some more information. Spirit, is there anything else? Okay, we have actually the same 3 cards just came out that we had in pile number 1. With the 9 of Swords card here, I think it's really important not to get too mentally overwhelmed. Make sure that you're asking for help. Make sure you're getting enough sleep. You're doing things that are helping you to wind down and relax. You have a lot of passion within you, and I think that passion and that drive that you have within you is really causing you to just want to work and go. You have trouble slowing down, I think. You have trouble quieting your mind. I think you have a lot of ideas and passions and things that you want to pursue, And it's important to stay balanced and to remember that you need time to rest as well and time to relax. Knight of Cups. I feel like there's people around you, someone around you who is just so loving and supportive and wants to help you. Again, that could be spirit, that could be, you know, someone you're in a relationship with, a friend, a coworker. Someone is really willing to offer you help, and you really just have to ask them. They're willing and ready and happy to help, and it's just a matter of asking them for help. Yeah, I'm feeling like really asking for help is going to get you out of this like mental anxiety. You might have a fear of asking for help, a fear of needing help, a fear of feeling judged if you need help or ask for help. But you have to know that you don't have to do this alone. You can ask for help. It can even be, like I mentioned, if you don't feel like you have physical people around to support you, it's just asking spirit for help. Having a conversation with spirit or your guides or God or whatever it is that you resonate with, just saying, you know, help me out, help me to balance this, help me to juggle this, help me to or help take some burden off of my shoulders. And you'd be surprised if you ask for help from the spirit realm, the ways in which it can come in. So just be willing to ask for help. Yeah, there are definitely people around you that want to work with you, that want to help you. Again, that could be working with your angels and your spirit guides. I think that there's going to be this really, you're going to find or experience really good energy when you do ask for help. You're going to feel like a weight has been lifted off your shoulder. You're going to feel like, wow, it was easier to ask for help than I thought it was going to be. Or I received more help than I thought I was going to receive. It's just going to be this like feeling of like I said, a weight off your shoulders, a burden being lifted. And it's going to feel really good, and it's going to kind of give you a spark to keep going. It's going to inspire you to keep going. It's going to help you to keep going, to keep juggling, to keep creating. And yeah, you're just going to feel a lot better when you are, as I mentioned, appreciating the steps along the way, appreciating the journey, stopping to smell the roses is something that I'm hearing. Seeing the bigger picture and asking for help, looking at, you know, the bigger picture when you do ask for help. So for example, you know, saying, if I ask for help, what's possible? What's the bigger picture? What can I create if I'm asking for help? If I have more resources available within me, more energy, more vitality, what's possible? What else can I create when I receive that help? So I hope that this reading resonates and was helpful. I wish you all the best, and I will see you in the next one. If you felt drawn to pile number 3, this is your reading. So for this group, I'm feeling as though you are kind of in this in-between phase, especially with the flamingo spirit here. It says embrace the in-between. We have the 10 of Winter card here, and it says the resolution of difficulties, a weight lifted off your shoulders, the end of an addiction or codependency. And then with this 4 of Summer card here, it says being distracted and failing to see a magical opportunity, taking someone or something for granted, discontentment with life. I'm feeling like between these two cards and this in-between flamingo spirit card here, you're in this in-between where you've decided that something is not for you, something's not serving you, there's this desire to walk away, there's kind of this end of, there's this feeling of like an ending. And you're kind of waiting for the next thing. You're waiting for the next opportunity. You're waiting for any sign of, I'm hearing any sign of life. I'm feeling like you feel like you're kind of in this desert where there's nothing happening. It's very boring. You're just like, when is the rain gonna come, or when is something good gonna come? And I think that there's this need to stop waiting, stop scanning the horizon for things coming in, and to really put yourself out there and explore the new territory that you're in, explore new ideas, new perspectives, explore, go out and explore for yourself instead of waiting around for something to come to you, is really what I'm feeling, especially with the Meadow card here. And this, it says vulnerability. Whenever I think of vulnerability, I just think of like putting yourself out there, being seen, not being afraid to go out there and pursue something or get something. With the King of Summer card here, it's really making me feel like this doesn't have to be a love situation. It could be where you're kind of waiting for someone to approach you, and there's a need to approach people and to strike up conversations with new people or people that you're interested in. But if this isn't a love situation, it's just the idea of, again, rather than waiting for someone to come to you, you go to them. Rather than waiting for an opportunity or a job or whatever it is, rather than waiting for it to come to you, you're putting yourself out there and you're going and getting it. Yeah, there's just this need to kind of be more active within your own life and less passive. Go out there, get involved, get out there, put yourself out there. It might help to seek advice from other people. Is something that I'm also picking up on. Just this need to like talk with other people. Maybe therapy is something that you might benefit from. I'm not exactly sure why I'm picking up on that, but that might be something that you really benefit from, is just going out and being vulnerable with a therapist. And yeah, something about being vulnerable with your thoughts and your feelings, and it might be really beneficial to do that in a safe space with a therapist. We also have the Turkey spirit here. It says, give with gratitude and grace. And again, I'm feeling like there's just this need for you. I'm hearing you get what you give. So if you're giving and putting out really good energy, you're going to get that back. And yeah, there's this need to have gratitude for, you know, where you are, what you have. There's this energy of like a need to express gratitude for the things that you already have in order for better things to come in. So just really taking on an attitude of gratitude is going to benefit you right now. I'm going to shuffle the cards here and I'm going to get some more information. Spirit, what else does pile number 3 need to know? Okay, so this ending here, it might have been a very abrupt ending, something that you weren't expecting. Again, this could have been the ending of a relationship, and you know, you're kind of feeling sad about that. But whatever kind of has ended for you, whether it was an abrupt ending that was kind of out of your control, just know that there is a reason for that. There's this energy of things balancing back out and something better coming in for you here, especially with the Sun card here. The Sun is just beauty, abundance, blessings, the sun shining on your face. It's just this really beautiful energy of good things to come. I'm hearing a promise of good things to come. And with this 4 of Swords card, we have the 4 of Summer and the 4 of Swords. And so with these 2 4s, I'm just feeling this like balancing out. You're gaining stability again after this kind of foundation crumbled, or things kind of ended and fell apart really abruptly. You're gaining your footing again. You're feeling like you're on solid ground again. And there's this need for like gratitude and forgiveness, almost like this can be a really difficult energy to embody, but like being grateful for someone that hurt you is something that I am picking up on. So rather than resenting them or being angry, just being grateful for the mistakes, or being grateful for whatever happened, because it taught you so many beautiful, beneficial lessons. It made you stronger, it made you wiser, and so really just being grateful for that experience. Again, I know that can be very hard, but there is just this need to kind of step up, be a bigger and better person, and to have grace and gratitude for whatever's left, or for whatever's happened that may have left you initially feeling bitter. There's the need to kind of step outside that bitterness, step outside that resentment, let it go, and release it with, grace and gratitude. So we have the Strength card here. We have the King of Cups, which is actually the same card as this. These two cards are the same in two different decks. And we have the Temperance card here. Yeah, I think there's some sort of emotional lesson here for you. There's an opportunity for really profound emotional healing, emotional strength, just finding out how strong you are emotionally, realizing the emotional strength that you have within you. And again, with the Temperance card, I'm just feeling this balancing out of the situation, either karmically or your emotions are balancing out. There's just this need for emotional balance, and you're gonna find that by just allowing yourself to experience your emotions, allowing yourself to sit with them, be vulnerable with yourself when it comes to your emotions. Again, possibly going to see a therapist and working through those tough emotions with a therapist. But again, we have the Sun card here and we have the Strength card here, just reminding you that there's good things ahead. There's good things here for you now. If only you open yourself up to seeing them and being grateful for them, and realizing that you're strong, you are blessed, and everything's going to be okay. These tough emotions, you will work through them. They will balance out. And yeah, there's more good things to come. So I wish you all the best. I hope that this reading resonates and was helpful, and I will see you in the next one.